Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Saturday morning to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 8 of our Toronto Huskies franchise. We beat the Miami Dolphins last episode on the road 58-10, and I will have the link to the video in the description if you guys want to check that episode out. So we play against the Tennessee Titans at Maple Leaf Stadium in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, home of the CN Tower, also home of the rapper Drake. Next week we do have a bye week, and then after the bye week we play against the Denver Broncos and Baltimore Ravens, both on the road, and then our next game in Toronto, Ontario, Canada will not be until week 12 against the Miami Dolphins. So, without a further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys at kickoff.
Today, from Toronto, Canada, it's week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Joe Flacco and the Toronto Huskies taking on Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans.
Okay, now it is kickoff time here in Maple Leaf Stadium in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, as the Toronto Huskies are ready to return this kickoff. We got Jamal Williams, and he gets stopped at the 30-yard line. So basically saying Joe Flacco does step onto the field for the first time in this episode. He has 14 touchdowns this season, and he has 1,083 yards this season. So, first down and 10 from the 30. I am going to throw this to Sterling Shepard on first down and 10. I'm going to throw this to him. He gets that first down as he gets stopped at the 39. Okay, first and 10 from the 39-yard line. And Joe Flacco, he's back to pass. He is ready to throw this to Mapletron, the Abbotsford native, Chase Claypool, and he gets stopped at the 3-yard line. 2 for 2, 67 yards for Joe Flacco. And we're going to be on first and goal from the 3-yard line. So Flacco, he's going to throw this to Chase Claypool. That will be a touchdown for the Toronto Huskies, and they will lead this one 7-0 here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Okay, first down and 10 from the 33-yard line as we get to see Ryan Tannehill hand the football off to the Alabama product Derrick Henry as he lost 1 yard there on that play. So it will now be 2nd 11. So they're going to use some zone we're going to use some zone coverage at the 32. So they're going to run it again with Derrick Henry, and he gets stopped at the 33. So he gained a yard, so it's now 3rd down and 10 here for the Tennessee Titans. So Tennessee, they are going to get sacked by Tim Jernigan, the former Philadelphia Eagles defensive lineman. So it's now 4th and 24 for the Tennessee Titans, and they have to punt this. So Joe Hayden will be ready to return the punt. So Tim Jernigan gets his 2nd sack of the season here for the Toronto Huskies. So Joe Hayden, he returns his punt. He does get stopped at the 42. That was a 17-yard return. And we're going to use the off form here. We're going to use a PA sprint halfback flat on first down and 10 from the 42. So Joe Flacco, he is going to throw this to Chase Claypool. He uses that juke move, and he does get stopped at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, and we're going to move the chains here, and we're still going to use the PA sprint halfback pass play on first down and 10, but this time we'll be at the 25. So Flacco, he's going to throw this to Chase Claypool, and he gets a touchdown for the Huskies. This will be his 1,000th receiving yard this season for Chase Claypool, and he will claim his 19th touchdown of the season. All right, now first down and 10 from the 33, 46 seconds to go in the first quarter. And they're going to hand this off to the tight end. So they get stopped at the 35. Andy Isabella gained about 2 yards there on that play. So that will be a 2nd and 8. So they're at the 35, 22 seconds to go. And Ryan Tannehill, he is going to throw this football to not Adam Humphries, but Andy Isabella. We'll see you guys in the second quarter. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line here in Maple Leaf Stadium in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And they're going to use the I form. So they're going to run this with Derrick Henry. He gets stopped at the 46, though. 3 rushes, 6 yards in the game so far for Derrick Henry. So 2nd and 4 now. They're going to hand this off to Derrick Henry. He loses 2 yards on that play. It's now 3rd and 6. We're going to blitz here on the defense. So they're going to be at the 47. And there's only 3:17 to go in the first half. Jordan White makes the sack, though, here for Toronto. And they lose a lot of yards on that play. So they lost 15, and it will be 4th and 21. So Joe Hayden will be ready to return the punt here for the Toronto Huskies. So we got Joe Hayden ready to return. He uses that juke move, and he does get stopped at the 28-yard line. Okay, now 2nd and goal from the 17. I took a small break because I was going to wait till after the 2-minute warning, and Chase Claypool claims another touchdown for the Toronto Huskies. This will be his 20th touchdown reception this season, and this will be his 3rd on the game. So it's now going to be 21-0 here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. All right, now 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Ryan Tannehill, he is ready to throw the football, and he is going to throw this to the tight end there. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 31-yard line. And it looks like they're going to throw this one. Ryan Polamalu claims an INT here for the Huskies. And Ryan Polamalu, he gets his, I think, first career interception for a 34-yard return there. So it's now going to be 27-0 here in Toronto. All right, Ryan Tannehill, he throws it to Ryan Polamalu. He had his hands open there that time, and he caught it. So he ran straight into the end zone. And we're going to take a break. Okay, now this will be a 1st and 10 here for the Toronto Huskies. We have 27 points to nothing. We did not claim a 2-point conversion. We attempted to, but it was no good. So the Titans have stopped us defensively. So 1st down and 10 from the 19. I'm not going to use Joe Flacco for the second half. And Rob Gronkowski claims his first touchdown reception of the game. And we will see you guys in the second half. Okay, and Jordan White claims an interception. But the question is, will he return this all the way? And it looks like yes. So Jordan White, he claims a pick 6 here for the Toronto Huskies. That was a 81-yard interception return for a touchdown, and we will lead this 41-0 here at Maple Leaf Stadium. All right, now 1st down and 10 from the 29-yard line with only 3:57 to go in the 3rd. This is, by the way, the beginning of the second half. And this will be a 2nd and 3 here for the Tennessee Titans. So Tennessee, they're going to throw this football, and he gets sacked by Cam Jordan. And it appears Isaac Antetokounmpo made that fumble recovery. And this will lead into a 1st down and 10. So we're going to have Cam Newton as our quarterback for the 3rd quarter. And then possibly in the 4th, I might consider having Andy Dalton play for the fourth quarter. But let's see how well Cam Newton does in this third quarter. So Newton 1 for 1, 13 yards there. That will be a first and goal. We're going to use the bench pass play. A first and goal from the 4. We're actually going to run this in. So he gets stopped at the 2. So that will be a second and goal. And I'm thinking I'm just going to run it in because we're only 2 yards away. So Newton, he is going to run it in. He gets a touchdown. Okay, first and 10 from the 32-yard line here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Derrick Henry, the superstar X Factor, he runs the football. He has 5 carries, 13 yards whatsoever. We're going to use a blitz formation, 3-4 formation. We're going to blitz here on defense. So they're going to hand the ball off to Derrick Henry. He will get a first down, and that will be a first and 10. We're going to use some zone coverage here from the 45, and I'm thinking they are going to throw this football. That's going to be incomplete, though. But this will be a second and 10. So second and 10 from the 45. And they are going to throw the football. That's going to be incomplete. So that will be a third down and 10 now from the 45 with only 1:55 to go in the third quarter. So they're going to throw this football. And that will be incomplete. So that's going to be a fourth and 10. So we got Joe Hayden ready to return the punt here for the Toronto Huskies. So Joe Hayden, he's ready to return. And he gets stopped at the 16-yard line. Okay, first and 10 from the 49-yard line. There's only 1:04 to go in the third. So Cam Newton, he is going to throw this football to Chase Claypool. That's going to be incomplete. So that's going to be a second down and 10. We're still going to use that same pass play, but I'm going to throw it super deep to Chase Claypool. And he has been having a great day. He's had over 200 receiving yards in this episode. And Chase Claypool, he is going to claim his 4th touchdown and his 21st of the season. So the Huskies get a touchdown. It will now be 55-0. He does a bowling celebration there. And we'll see you guys in the fourth quarter. Okay, second and 6 now from the 38. 4 minutes to go in the fourth. And we are about to win our 8th game of the season before heading on to the bye week. So passing offense, they had only 13 yards today. They rank 4th this season. So Chase Claypool, he had 288 receiving yards in today's episode. So I'll guarantee you he will be player of the game. So CJ Mosley, he makes a fumble recovery. Will he take it to the house? The question is, will he make it in? The answer will be a yes sirree. He makes it in, and it will now be a 62-0 lead, and we're going to take a break. All right, and Trevor Williams claims an interception here for the Toronto Huskies, and this will end. This will be a turnover for the Tennessee Titans. So Andy Dalton steps onto the field for the first time. We're going to use a running play featuring our running back Frank Gore. Trevor Williams with his second INT of the season. And Frank Gore only has 5 yards in. So that's going to be a second and 5 from the 37. So there's only 90 seconds left. So Frank Gore, he's going to use a juke move. He's going to use another juke move. And he gets stopped at the 21. So 2 rushes, 21 yards here. And that is going to be a first down and 10. So I'm going to run the football. There's only 1:10 to go in the football game. So we're about a minute away from being 8-0 on the season. All right, first and 10. And Ryan Tannehill, he is going to throw this football. And Owen Garrett claims an INT for the Huskies. This will be his 6th career INT and his 5th pick 6. So he claims a touchdown there. So this will be his 5th interception, and 4th touchdown of the season. So Owen Garrett, he is really, really good. The Kent State University product, he claimed it with both of his hands. So his first 3 career interceptions were returned for touchdowns, which he could wind up being Defensive Player of the Year if he keeps this performance up. So it will now be 77-0 here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, once we try the 2-point conversion. So basically, it is good, and we'll see you guys at the end of the game. Alrighty, we won today's episode here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The Tennessee Titans whatsoever, they had 7 turnovers in this episode. So Owen Garrett claimed a pick 6. Jordan White also claimed a pick 6. I'll explain that once we get into statistics here and player stats. So Joe Flacco had a perfect passer rating of 158.3 and 4 touchdowns on the day. Cam Newton, 143.8 passer rating, 3 for 5 there, and had 1 touchdown. Ryan Tannehill had 4 INTs. Derrick Henry had 7 carries for 20 yards. Frank Gore, 4 carries, 44 yards, and a touchdown. And Chase Claypool, he had 288 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns. Rob Gronkowski claimed 1 touchdown for the offense. So Cam Jordan and Jordan White both claimed 2 sacks. The North Carolina product. Jordan White returned it all the way for the touchdown for his interception. Kenny Clark, Tim Jernigan had 1 sack. Chase Winovich and Tyquan Cobb all had 1 sack as well. Jordan White, Trevor Williams, Owen Garrett, and Ryan Polamalu. And there was actually 3. All of them were returned for touchdowns. Well, CJ Mosley's fumble recovery was returned for a touchdown. So that basically wraps it up, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next episode. Have a great Saturday, everyone.